What's up everybody, it's Mark from 403 Fauna. On today's video, I want to talk about whether you should test your snake for certain genetics or just go ahead and put them up on Morph Market to sell. So I hope you kick back and listen in and enjoy the video. So this snake right here, we have a super pastel. I believe there's fire also in this snake. VPI xanthic and tested het for puzzle with rare genetics ink. So this was definitely one that I would want to test, and I did, but in a clutch, not all of them are going to have some superior genetics that you want to continue on with your projects. And the question is, do you go ahead and test them for whether they are het for a certain gene, or just go ahead and list them on Morph Market to move them out of your collection? So we'll look at a few examples that I'm just wondering about right now and talk about whether I should list them. And be sure to stay tuned towards the end because there's a couple of snakes that I decided to list, and I think you'll want to stick around for that. So enjoy the video. Before I share with you the next snake, don't forget that I am giving away this free gift card for a complimentary single gene shed test from Rare Genetics Inc. Be sure to check out my last video, which I'll link below, on how you could win this free shed test from RGI. Now here goes the sister to that Superfly VPI xanthic het puzzle. Year older, this is a leopard VPI xanthic. Now, why didn't I test this girl for het puzzle? She is 50% possible het puzzle. I figure since I do need some VPI xanthics in the collection, I could hold on to her without testing her. And maybe at some point do go ahead and give her that puzzle test. But I'm working VPI xanthic into so many things, G-stripe, desert ghost, clown, that even though if she doesn't test positive for het puzzle, she still can be a valuable asset to my other projects. So leopard, VPI xanthic with some attitude, maybe that is some puzzle attitude, but at some point we'll figure out whether she is het puzzle or not, whether through breeding or testing with Rare Genetics Inc. Right here we've got a male Enchi Orange Dream, 50% possible het puzzle. Now I debated on whether I should just put this guy up for sale with that 50% and include an RGI shed test gift card, but after debating, this guy is just too valuable and I definitely need to get him tested and make that decision after he's tested whether I want to keep him or not. I think he will prove out to be het puzzle. We just have this like super banded, like this right here. My het puzzle stuff tends to do that, where it bands from one side to the next. And I know Enchis do have big, wide eye bands, but look at that. That's kind of like a little extra wide here. I think this guy will prove out. And I'm definitely going to get him tested before I decide whether I'm going to keep him or put him up for sale. So Enchi Orange Dream Calico, 50% possible het puzzle. Now this ordinary looking snake here is one I'm really having a dilemma over. It is a male that's either yellow belly or gravel and 50% possible het puzzle. We could be looking at like a $300 gravel het puzzle male here or a $20 yellow belly male. So that's the discrepancy. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make when you want to either test a snake or put them up for auction, because if this doesn't test for what I want it to be, it's going to be worth less than the actual cost of the test. By the way, RGI tests are now only $40, so take advantage of the new deal with that. $60 for 2 tests. So this guy's a great candidate to get tested for both puzzle and gravel or yellow belly. I think this one's going to end up being gravel. Like, I look at the belly here and it's not extreme. I personally don't have any experience with single gene gravels, but I guess it could go either way. But if this is a gravel het puzzle, I might want to keep this boy because I've got female Spectre het puzzles. I've got females from this clutch also that he could possibly go to. Can you imagine some highway puzzles? I think those would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna have this guy stick around and I'll test him. And if he ends up being a gravel het puzzle, he'll stick around here at 403 Fauna. Now here's a snake up to this point of grabbing it right now. I was gonna put up on Morph Market auction. It's a super pastel, leopard, I believe blade, clown, and 66% possible het desert ghost. Every time I open up this tub though, I kind of debate myself, is this a desert ghost or not? But I don't think it's a desert ghost, but that influence. So the fact that he's 66% possible het, and it's just showing this great influence. This guy is without a doubt gonna end up testing positive for het desert ghost. So I gotta test him. But then again, clown het desert ghost males, probably not what they used to be as far as price. So that's where my dilemma was, is should I just put him up for sale and throw a RGI gift card along with him? Or should I go ahead and get him tested and go from there? Because that could be the difference between a $200 or $300 snake and a $500 to $600 snake. So I think I'm gonna have this boy tested. He's gorgeous. So I'm gonna sleep on it whether I decide to put this guy up for sale or get him tested. Again, I'm still just debating on that. The reason why it's up for debate is because I did hatch 2 DG clown males from this clutch. So I really do not need this guy, and I'd like to put him into a rack of someone who could definitely use him. Now here goes a snake that I'll definitely be putting up for auction this week. It's a pastel Enchi double het desert ghost hypo female, and she's also 50% possible het for genetic stripe. So I'm gonna put her up. I'm gonna include a free RGI gift card to test for het genetic stripe. That way there's a lot of value in this beautiful animal. So take a look keep an eye on my Morph Market this week. Check my Instagram. Maybe I'll even put a short up here on YouTube announcing when she's up for sale. Or if you want to buy her outright, just message me and I'll give you a great price. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day, everybody. Take care and be safe.